First Lady Melania Trump is preparing to make a rare public appearance alongside President Trump for the first time in more than a month. The First Lady is scheduled to join the president at the White House Rose Garden on Thursday, where the couple will launch a new alliance connected to Melania's Fostering the Future initiative, alongside IndyCar, Fox Corp, Indiana University, and Purdue University. The appearance comes just ahead of the Freedom 250 Grand Prix of Washington, which is taking place this weekend. Melania is also expected to attend the race, where drivers will compete on a 1.7-mile circuit along Pennsylvania Avenue, with the route passing landmarks including the U.S. Capitol and the Washington Monument. But Melania's return to the public eye comes after an unusually long absence. As of August 19th, she had not been seen publicly with her husband for more than a month. Her last known appearance alongside Trump was at the FIFA World Cup final in New Jersey on July 19th. According to a Daily Beast analysis, Melania has appeared publicly on just 38 days so far this year, roughly once every 6 days, and she has skipped several major Washington events where the president appeared, including the rescheduled White House Correspondents' Dinner and the funeral of Trump ally Senator Lindsey Graham. She also wasn't seen joining Trump during his recent leisure time, including his weekends golfing at Bedminster in New Jersey. Now, her scheduled appearance comes as another woman has been drawing attention for being almost constantly at Trump's side, his 35-year-old aide, Natalie Harp. Harp has accompanied Trump on much of his public schedule in August, making her increasingly visible, while Melania has largely remained out of the spotlight. Melania's spokesman, Mark Beckman, has pushed back on the idea that her absence means she is disappearing completely, saying the public should expect to see more of her. But the speculation goes further. Trump biographer Michael Wolff has claimed Melania's appearances with her husband were sometimes carefully negotiated, and that Harp's presence was a major factor. According to Wolff, Melania would not show up if Harp was around, and he argues that the aide's increasingly central role in Trump's world has contributed to Melania staying away from his political orbit.
Melania Trump is reportedly locked in a behind-the-scenes power struggle with Donald Trump's 35-year-old aide, Natalie Harp, according to the U.S. president's biographer, Michael Wolff. The extraordinary claims paint a picture of an increasingly influential White House aide whose proximity to Trump may have helped push the U.S. First Lady further from her husband's political orbit. Natalie Harp, who has become a near-constant presence alongside the 80-year-old U.S. president, has attracted renewed attention because of just how frequently she appears with Trump and how rarely Melania has been seen at his side. According to a Daily Beast analysis, Melania was publicly seen just 47 times during 2025, following Trump's January 20 inauguration. During the first 7 months of 2026, she was reportedly seen publicly on just 38 days, and Wolff claims the reason for that absence goes beyond Melania simply preferring a low-profile role. In a new post on his Substack newsletter, Howl, the Trump biographer claimed Melania's appearances with her husband were carefully negotiated and that Harp's presence was a major factor. Wolff wrote that Melania would not show up if Harp was around. He argued that Harp's central presence in Trump's life helped explain why Melania largely stayed away from the 2024 presidential campaign trail. According to Wolff, Melania only appeared alongside Trump during the final week of the campaign, but the claims about Harp's influence go considerably further. Wolff alleges that Harp went to extraordinary lengths to remain physically close to Trump while working with his campaign. When Trump's campaign operation moved from Palm Beach to his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey in 2023, Wolff claims Harp wasn't initially given a room, but according to his account, she allegedly found another way to remain nearby. Wolff claims she set up a bed in the maids' quarters before eventually moving even closer to Trump by staying in the women's locker room. The allegations about Harp's attachment to Trump have also appeared in reporting by New York Times journalists Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan. Their book, Regime Change, reportedly described a series of letters Harp allegedly wrote to Trump and left in his personal spaces. One reported line from one of those letters read, "You are all that matters to me." Wolff now argues that Harp's influence went beyond simply being another member of Trump's staff. He wrote,
"Superseded the White House staff and as well his wife and family. Nobody got between Harp and Trump, and you only got to Trump by going through Harp."
Those are striking allegations, but they remain allegations from Wolff and are not independently established facts. There is also an important distinction surrounding the nature of the relationship. Wolff wrote that people in Trump's circle do not suspect a sexual relationship between the president and Harp. Instead, he claimed there was a belief that Harp was deeply emotionally invested in Trump. One Trump aide quoted by Wolff reportedly described the relationship as a Christian devotional relationship. Wolff also used the phrase higher purpose bride to describe what he claims Harp wanted to become in Trump's life. Meanwhile, the biographer claims Melania has increasingly stepped away from the role traditionally expected of a presidential spouse. Following Trump's return to the White House, Melania did not immediately move fully into the White House and was instead reported to have spent significant time in New York. Wolff characterized her role in stark terms, writing, "Other than in ceremonial occasions or in a strictly official capacity, she has given up the role of wife." He added, "Practically speaking, there is no room for her." The claims come amid an already unusual dynamic between Trump and Melania, whose public appearances together have often been highly selective. Melania has long maintained a more independent public profile than many previous First Ladies of the United States, frequently choosing to remain away from the campaign trail and major political events. But Wolff's latest claim suggests something more deliberate, that Harp, growing proximity to Trump, could be contributing to the First Lady's distance. The White House has strongly rejected Wolff's characterization. White House spokesman Davis Ingle reportedly dismissed Wolff as a professional scumbag and serial liar and used an additional profanity-laced insult to attack the author. Wolff, meanwhile, has previously clashed with Melania in court, adding another layer of context to the extraordinary allegations. So, is there really a secret power struggle between the First Lady and Trump's young aide? There is no independent confirmation of such a struggle, and the White House has rejected Wolff's credibility. But the allegations have put renewed focus on Harp's unusual level of access to the president and Melania Trump's conspicuous distance from her husband's political life. For now, the reported relationship between Trump and Harp remains a subject of speculation, while the White House insists the claims being made by Wolff should not be trusted.